All right, we are back. We are back. You are here in the locker room here on Instinct Radio, joined again by my man's Chris, my man's Brandon. You know what I'm saying? Back with the money team, country and production. Man, we living large, man. We feeling good today. We wanted to talk a little basketball, but I didn't want it to be on some ESPN, Fox Sports. Let's talk about who's best and all that. Let's not do all that, man.
I had my Stephen A. impression ready, man.
You had the Stephen A.
Yeah.
I did see an excellent Stephen A. impression.
That is egregious, prepautious.
You don't want to
try. You have the unmitigated gall.
You don't want to make an
I was ready.
But all of us grew up on basketball. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we've been
NBA
fortunate
on
enough
NBC, boy. I'll never forget it.
We're fortunate enough to see several generations of, basketball. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What's some of the things that you appreciate that has changed? Because I know a lot of times people our age can become a little old-headish. Like, we like how it used to be.
Right.
But the game has changed. What do you like about the game?
There's a lot more superstars in the NBA now. There's a lot more talent, I think.
Oh, I question that one.
Really? I think
it's more.
I think there's a lot more super.
Can we break it down in the eras a little bit?
When we talking about 90s to now, we talking about 90s, early 2000s to now. I can't go all the way back to the 80s like that. I'm just talking about 90s.
Yeah, we caught a little bit of the 80s. We came in on the tail.
So when I say that, I mean, I feel like there's more top level players now than back then. Now there's a drop off. Now there's a bigger drop off now.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? The talent might have been more evenly spread out in the 90s, early 2000s like that.
It was, yeah.
But right now there is a lot more top level players.
Absolutely.
In the league to me.
Okay. I agree with that. That's why you're in the locker room.
Right.
We give you a chance to explain yourself on here. What's something that you appreciate this year?
I like the athleticism.
The athleticism.
Especially from the big men. You never really saw big men skying through the air like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is also kind of a problem too, which I can touch on later.
Absolutely.
The athleticism of the big men, man. To see guys like DeAndre Jordan, Anthony Davis. Dwight Howard, he's athletic,
He is. I give him that.
Yeah. But yeah, the athleticism just from everybody. Point guards, Westbrook. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I tell you what, I appreciate. The game has changed to more of a scoring pace. So like, you remember back in the day, man. You seen a 87 to 93 game. I'm talking about that. It was some scoring in there.
I love those, man.
Man, the scoring now.
I love those grind out games, man.
I texted you probably a couple weeks ago and about the Suns. I was watching the Suns and the Sonics.
Oh, the Suns and the Sonics.
That series, Western Conference Finals on NBA TV. And I said, man, this is basketball right
that
here.
That grind out, that every possession.
But they was scoring though.
Work it 24
I saw
seconds.
Danny Ainge fouled a mess out of this dude, man. And it's just a foul. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But see, that's why it's more scoring because it's fouls.
No hand checking now.
Jordan would average 50 right now.
50 points a game.
Oh, absolutely.
Jordan would average 50 points a game right now.
I guarantee you, realistically, Jordan will average at minimum 39. At minimum.
He averaged at least 40 because he averaged 35.
Yeah.
He averaged 35. I think it was 35? Was it 35 points a game? I think that was his highest average per year, 35 points a game.
Yeah, and at this point, they're giving you 3 steps.
They're giving you everything.
4 steps.
Four steps. You breathe on them wrong, you get a foul call. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan would average 40 just off the strength.
Man, I always say if you gave Jordan the crab dribble,
he's so fundamentally sound. He wouldn't even use it.
Right. That's the thing about MJ that I don't even think this generation appreciates about him. Is because they don't understand how fundamentally sound he was. The man said practice was harder than playing the game for him.
Yeah. The work ethic, man.
And they said that he would often get in fights with his teammates in practice because he went so hard.
Mm-hmm.
There's a great YouTube video. It's kind of fan made. It's kind of like a spoof or whatever. But they released it like that year that LeBron lost to the Celtics and he took his jersey off and all that. It's Jordan. Like, you know, remember LeBron came out with the commercial like,
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's my, what do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And then they played that commercial and then they played Jordan and Jordan was like, maybe it's my fault. Maybe I made you think it was easy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like maybe it made you think that I ain't work hard. Like he just made it look so easy. You don't look at what happened behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, people forget. We was talking about that earlier. People forget that Jordan really went through it first years.
He did.
like
adversity.
Like Amen had the Pistons, but he put.
Yeah, I have to like lean on the strength of my father, because I was born in '85, so I kind of, George just getting into the league around that time. So I asked him, about, how was it? Did Detroit really beat him up like that? Yeah.
Yeah, Detroit beat him.
Yes, they did.
They whooped him.
He said yes, but the thing about Jordan is that some of these players don't have. LeBron kind of got it a little bit now. He had to get fortified up here, in the brain. They not built like that no more.
I don't think he built like that.
Kobe, I didn't say all the way, just a little bit. For him, he still got 2 rings, so he had to get something, even though he had help.
He got help. That's what he got.
Let's
Kobe has it.
Yeah, let's talk about this. There's a mindset change that has happened in the NBA, and it has also kind of mirrored, just the culture today, which is there's a killer instinct. There's an instinct of I got to do what I got to do, and I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to do it. Mm-hmm. And I think that kind of mimics the NBA because in the NBA, it is a lot about talk. I mean, you can talk and become a popular person.
Yeah, it's
you
not
couldn't
about,
do that
it's
back
no
then.
longer. It's no longer. We've gotten away from the skill aspect of things, and I think Kobe Bryant said it either a year ago or 2 years ago. It's AAU's fault.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree.
AAU takes you away from basics.
Yeah.
That's why you see European players come over now, and they're just so NBA
skilled.
ready. You know what I'm saying? Skilled already. It wasn't like that back in the 90s. When European players came back in the 90s, like minus Drazen Petrovic, who was amazing.
Yeah.
Like when NBA players came from Europe, and it was a learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a learning curve.
When USA would go over there and play, it was dominant. Mm-hmm. Nothing you could do. But see now we go over there, lose. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They come over here destroying us. Like it's AAU's fault.
I played basketball yesterday with some kids from Woodward Academy.
Okay.
They're JV or something like that. It's a little pickup game, and even now, the kids, man, every shot's either an attempted dunk or a three.
Steph Curry's great. Steph Curry's the MVP. He's a champion. Understand what I'm saying when I say this. To a degree, he's hurt the game. And what I mean by that is I go into these high school gyms, I watch these kids, and the first thing they do is run to the three-point line. You are not Steph Curry. Work on the other aspects of your game. People think that he's just a knockdown shooter. That's not why he's the MVP. He's a complete basketball player.
Well, the one thing I think he's very underrated as, and we just saw it right there too, he's a terrific screen setter. He's already got 2, as Livingston with a beautiful left hand, he's got 2 cutting layups. He's an improving defender. But if those shots he takes, if some high school joker takes that and it's allowed by their coach, shame on them.
Shumpert misses. But you think of, as Iguodala comes out, all the good things in terms of his team first. The fact that he's always, the work ethic is off the charts. The ball handling. Don't you think that's the type of thing that'll filter down? Dellavedova, nice steal.
No, people are not looking at that. That didn't filter down when we had Michael Jordan. It didn't filter down when you saw Kobe Bryant's incredible all-time great footwork. We don't fall in love with the things that make them great. We fall in love with the things that they do great.
Everybody's stepping
and it's like, so I would actually run the point. So I'm just getting to the middle of the floor, just making stuff happen. I'm like, dude, this, like one of the guards, man, had ridiculous dribbles, man. He's probably like 12. He gets to the lane, passes up a floater or a layup to kick it out to the man for the 3, and he turns the ball over. Like it grinds my gears that NBA players can't shoot free throws.
Well, see, I think that
you have nothing else to do.
Fundamentals.
But see, that's why I say you got to pay attention kind of to how basketball has mimicked real life, especially in the African American culture. Back in the day,
you
worked
deep. Zip my jacket up.
You worked hard for everything you got. Like Jordan had to work hard for those championships. That was not naturally given to him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? No, that wasn't naturally given to Jordan.
I mean, that's superstar code. You would get that.
That's part of the game. I've accepted that. That's part of the game.
I give that.
That's that bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Superstar call.
That's what it is, man.
It is what it is.
He did get superstar calls.
It gives you the benefit of the doubt.
Jordan, when I first started watching, Jordan, I think I had just watched him get beat up by the Pistons.
Right.
I didn't know what I was
He
watching.
was kicking his ass.
But he came back as a different person that next year, and then the year after that, and then he took it further out, and then he added the 3-point shot, and then he added the pump fake, drive to the basket, middle for a pop. Like he just continued to add to his repertoire. It wasn't the same thing.
He was already the best, and he was already the best player on the planet.
Yeah, and that makes it
For a
even
while.
tougher.
For a while. Like, I mean, what was that, 92? The original Dream Team was 92.
Yeah.
And, like, watching documentary, Magic was like, we'd be in practice. And he's just so much better
What a
than
great
everybody
documentary,
else.
by the way.
Great documentary.
So
man.
that's my point. Even in today, like some of the guys that we see today, they don't work hard for nothing. And if it's too hard for them, they just quit. They just quit. They don't want to do it no more.
Can I touch on the quitting?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because we talked about LeBron earlier. And that's one of my biggest gripes with him is he quits.
Like last year.
Noticeably.
He quit last
He
year.
noticeably quits.
Yeah.
I can tell you're quitting. You know what I'm saying? And not only during the game, like that game, game 5 against Boston that year before he left Cleveland the first time, like you quit on the team. You could tell. And then you left. After you got on here, you the savior, you the chosen one. This is self-proclaimed titles that you've given yourself. Got it tatted on your back. You the chosen one. You the king. And you quit. You ran to Miami. Dwayne Wade already won it by himself. So you can't take that from him.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade already won it by. He proved he could do it alone.
No nigga had Shaq.
Well, I mean,
He did it by himself. He averaged 36 points a game in that finals. He did it by himself. And then you ran to Miami, joined up with Wade, who was arguably the top 2 guard in the league. It was between him and Kobe at the time.
Wait.
It was between him and Kobe.
Absolutely.
Bosh was one of the top power forwards in the league. It was between him and
Absolutely.
Amari at the time. There's a reason why those guys got max contracts. You ran down there with them, teamed up with them, didn't show up again that first year in the finals against the Mavericks. Didn't show up.
this is accurate. This
This is my problem. This is my problem.
No,
He didn't show up.
and let me
Averaged like 17 points a game in the finals.
I'm a
And
LeBron hater.
Jason Terry was guarding.
like I would be. I'm a LeBron hater. And I didn't accept that LeBron was a quitter until last year. That game. When did they win? Game 6. It went 6, right?
It went 6 because they won
It
3
went
in a row.
6.
Because they won 3 in a row.
Game 6, when Golden State went on that run, LeBron visibly quit with like 4 minutes to go,
Can tell he quits.
and then J.R. Smith hit about three
Then he
pointers
turned.
or
He got
something like
ramped it
that.
back up.
And then he ramped it back up. I said,
quits.
"Oh,
For somebody
Oh.
because he's so good, you can just tell when he's not giving it his all because he's that good. Because you can tell when he's giving it his all. There's nothing you can do to stop him on the floor.
Yeah, that's a good point because, like, I think they asked him, how do you stop Steph Curry? And he said, the same way you stop me, you can't.
You can't.
If you have to tell me that,
oh yeah."
I don't want to hear that. Just like last year in the finals, he said, because I'm the best player in the world. Do you ever recall hearing Jordan say that? He would always defer.
Yeah.
I let my game talk.
Yeah.
I let my game
'Cause
talk.
you already know.
To me,
You know
that
stop.
shows the mindset you need to be a true champion.
Yeah.
That's why there'll never ever be another Jordan or another Kobe Bryant with that type
Same
of mindset.
thing with Kobe. Kobe would just laugh at you.
Yeah.
He would just laugh at you. Okay.
Well,
Soft.
it's tough.
Soft. Yeah, that's
What did Kobe do when that dude was heckling him the other day?
yeah. Count it.
Just count, man.
5. I got 5.
But that's still a level of cockiness.
Oh yeah.
No matter you need that.
Don't try
You need
to
that.
dismiss.
But when you know you're the best, but when you know you're the best of
LeBron,
something, but when you know you're the best of something, you have the utmost confidence in yourself. You'll be cocky.
So what's the problem? If you use sign language and I use words, what's the problem? What's the difference?
Your actions.
Cockiness is cockiness.
My
Your
problem
actions.
is
You can't tell me you're the best and then quit.
Is LeBron cocky?
He has a
Yes.
level of cockiness.
And he should. He should.
And you
he
have
should.
to be.
He more than should have
right.
the level of confidence.
You're right.
But you shouldn't quit.
My problem is, this is what I'm saying, basketball influences our culture so much that there are kids growing up who are more talkers than they are doers.
Definitely.
And our daughters have to grow up to marry these men who just talk. And they're
I don't
not
think that you
doers.
can blame that on basketball though.
No. I think that it does have a
To
play in it.
those kids that
Because-
don't have fathers, you can. Because they got to look up to somebody.
Yeah, when I looked
Man,
at
listen.
when you look at
I
Jordan, when you look at players, I mean, even remember Shaq. Let's talk about Shaq because Shaq was the crossover. Okay, Shaq came in all natural ability. All right, he could not win that way, so he started to add little things to his game. Unfortunately, free throws never got all the way there. But even in LA, he tried to work on that. we saw him try to increase his game. I'm seeing that as a kid, and I'm saying, all right, I got to work hard. If there's something I can't do, I need to learn to do it. And I still carry that mentality. I say, if there's something I can't do now,
I give you one better.
I
I give you a person better with the transition. Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
That's another one better with the transition. The way where he came from, what he went through, just trying to get there.
Yeah.
And then once he got there, being the smallest person on the court, but the most dominant person on the court.
Heart of a champ.
Pound for pound, the best player, pound for pound. Like,
What would have been better if he took it serious?
Well,
And showed
I
up
was
in
saying, the
practice?
same man who wouldn't come to practice.
hey,
You're right.
you right.
You're right.
I ain't saying he was perfect. I ain't saying he was perfect.
It was not even close.
I ain't saying he was perfect, but he still had to work hard to get there.
Yeah.
If you,
I don't think he did.
you know how many 6 foot players are in the NBA that don't make it?
You gotta
To
watch
be 6 feet
this
tall,
documentary.
to be
I
6
think
feet tall, to be 6 feet
that
tall,
opened my eyes.
and to stick around the NBA and to be who you are.
We know about Bubba Chuck.
Yeah, I mean, you still gotta have some. Look at Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson probably work harder than everybody on the planet, but he can't get a job. Why? Because he's not good enough. He's not good enough.
But imagine if he would have worked hard.
Who? Allen? Oh, you right. Oh, I say it all the time. I say it all the
That's what
time.
I'm saying, if he would have worked harder on top of what he
Oh,
did.
I say it all the time.
Yeah,
you right.
that's what I'm saying. If
He was a mixture like Shaq. Maybe worked hard and all of that, but he had to change. He didn't change like because he was in there with Kobe and them. He didn't.
Think about
do
that
that
because I
kinda
think he may have averaged about 26 or 27 a game.
Who?
Iverson, somewhere around there.
He was in the 30s.
No,
for his
for his career.
Oh, yeah.
For his career. Now, just based off what you said, which I agree with, imagine if he had worked hard.
35.
It's
like-
the same thing I say about Vic.
And that's a man that
know.
came out. He was 6'2".
Yeah, he's not. I've seen him in person and
I've
looked him in
seen
the
him.
eye.
He is not
At Wet Willie's,
6'2".
like, he is not 6'2".
6'2".
Yeah,
Barely.
yeah, for real.
So I mean,
So that's my point. Like that's part of the culture that has influenced. Man, we see it on the court. He just, Brandon just made an excellent point. All they try to do is dunk and 3-point. If they can't hit neither one of those, then you can take them completely out of the game.
you see his nappy froze in high socks
Yeah,
I give you
and colorful
somebody.
shoes.
yeah.
Not many players can come into the league and have the potential to be fully complete players. I say right now there may be like 15 of them in the league right now. They could become fully complete players, and they just don't have it.
Okay.
One of the people I always say, if you knew and watched J.R. Smith, you knew that guy had the
Oh, he
potential
don't
to
care.
tear the league up. All
don't care.
all he focused on was dunking 3-pointer, and that's all he got now.
He don't care. He doesn't care. He's natural. He has a natural ability to score, and that was going to get him by.
So gifted.
All right.
But he can rebound, he can assist,
I got a
he can do it
question.
all.
Name some players you think would have been great if they just had some heart. Because there's been a couple
Dwight
players
Howard.
that's on the brink of being great,
God,
but they just
Dwight.
ain't no heart.
Dwight Howard probably
Oh,
is
Dwight
most,
Howard's
like,
the first
most
person.
promising example of that. Dwight Howard.
Easy.
Easily.
I'm looking for some.
Oh, you want some different ones? I'll give you one.
Not even.
That
actually,
needed heart.
They retired now. All of them.
Rashard
All the
Lewis.
ones I'm looking for are retired.
Rashard Lewis.
Rashard, yeah.
Wow, Rashard
Yeah.
Lewis. Wow.
That's a
Rashard Lewis is like 6'10".
Yeah.
Could score from anywhere on the floor,
Yeah,
but
he was a beast.
once he got his money, once he got
Nobody
once
really
he got
saw him because he was playing in Seattle.
once he got his money, they were both averaging like 28 a game in Seattle. But once he got his money, that was it. He was good.
I think,
He ain't work hard.
and this is out there. I'm going out there.
Okay.
Heavily talented, had no heart. Is Glenn Robinson.
Oh yeah, big dog.
You remember
Yeah.
Glenn Robinson,
Big
big
dog.
dog.
Yeah, big dog.
yeah.
Yeah.
If he did what his body would allow him to do, Big Dog could have easily averaged a double-double and probably could have gave you 20, 10, and
With
5.
them
every
high
night.
socks.
I go deeper. Sean Kemp
Oh, Jesus. Sean Kemp.
got a taste of the life, and that was it for him.
That was it.
Oh, no, man, about heart, because
I don't
that
think.
mama thought he could dunk on the whole arena.
Right, but
Yeah,
It
that's
ain't hard.
once he got a little money hungry and forced his way out of Seattle.
I'm going to tell you one player I'm looking for y'all to say.
Who was that?
Tracy McGrady.
See, I don't
I don't
I
think
think
it's.
he had-
I don't think Hart was the problem.
Penny, man.
Oh, Penny couldn't stay healthy.
He was
Yeah.
off too, though.
He couldn't stay healthy, man. He couldn't stay healthy, man. He couldn't stay healthy.
I
He couldn't
don't
stay
know.
healthy. He couldn't stay on the floor.
No. I'm not with you on the Tracy. I think that was the other thing.
Yeah, Whitney on the Tracy?
No,
No,
I
no.
think that's injury.
I don't think Hart was it. Nah, I just think he just played.
he got injured.
He balled
man.
out, man.
He was
Tracy balled out.
Tracy-
When he was in Orlando, he was the best player in the league, bro.
Yeah.
32 a night.
In Houston, he was.
For like 2 years, he might have been the best player.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think-
It was
yeah,
too
you-
young.
battling.
It was between him and Cole.
Because he couldn't win. He
I
couldn't
don't
win.
know if it was
around that.
Hart, man.
I just don't think that it was hard because I think he had it. Like when he just had it, he just had it.
His name was Tracy and he had pretty eyes. Man. That shit just
Tracy, man. Nah, man. Tracy was too good. That was his problem.
So are we talking about
He was
Hart?
too naturally good, but I don't think Hart was the issue. Now, however, Penny, when that injury happened,
Yeah, mentally,
he could not.
I think
get
it
past
jacked him up. I think you're right.
So in that instance, yeah.
Now, when we say Hart, are we talking about like desire to get better?
The killer instinct.
That's different. See, that's different to me.
Yeah, okay,
That's a little different to me.
That's
It's time
different.
to
That's different.
step up
A lot of players got heart, but they just don't have the ability to take over the game.
There's a me and Chris play ball a lot.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
When let's say
Why you just coughing with it?
you can just say I don't like him that much. I like him.
I agree with you.
Right, because there'll be a time if your team, like you say with LeBron, man, he don't have the killer in him.
Yeah.
Lies.
Woo, I ain't gonna. Woo.
Not consistently.
Not consistently. He just-
There at all.
Every once in a while,
It used to not be there at all.
a garbage can get a steak every now and
He
then.
got a little bit.
He got
He still quits.
A garbage can get a
okay.
steak every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
He's the most dominant
Get a
player in the
steak
league.
now
We
and
said that
then.
earlier.
Or get clean.
They'll get
No.
Hey.
Like I can be honest and say I'm a LeBron hater, but I'm also
I'm not
I
a
can be
hater.
real about LeBron.
I love the game too much to hate it,
Yeah, I don't hate him.
but I look at it realistically.
Last year when he visibly quit with like 5 minutes to go, that's when I'm like, yeah, this is why they tell you won't have no killer instinct.
Even in the game, remember the All-Star game that year, and the East was down like 2 or something like that. And he had the ball wide open at the top, and he passed it, and Kobe looked at him like, "Why you?"
You know, All-Star game,
Where
it don't
he suffer
matter.
From, that I think he needs to do is
Oh.
get out of his head. Right? He said to stop listening to people tell him you should be this or you should do that.
I totally
His
agree with
problem is that he was thinking, people keep saying I'm too selfish. All I do is shoot the ball. So now I gotta pass.
Ain't
that
nobody
back.
ever say
Ain't
that.
nobody
Ain't nobody ever
Always
say
been a
that.
great passer.
Always.
Yeah, he's always been a great passer.
That ain't. If anything, they say he's too unselfish.
Yeah.
If anything.
That's the thing.
Now.
That's what
That's
they
what they
said
saying
about him.
now.
He was too unselfish.
That's what I've always heard.
I'm with you on
That's
that.
what I've always heard.
He's always been a great passer. Like
That's what sets him apart.
Yeah, that's what sets him apart
That's
from
what
other
sets him
That
apart.
was their problem when they first hooked up with Miami and they didn't win the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
City boys, City boys,